Good afternoon. Welcome to PairFect. I'm Dina Ventura.
And I'm Francine Marquez. Hello, hello! It's the time of the week, Dina. Hump Day
Midweek.
Wednesday.
Right.
Oo, pero 2 days more, it's already the weekend.
I
What are you
know.
looking forward to?
I think I'll do some cooking.
Okay. With
of
your stove
course,
and
a
everything.
stove and I want to try a new blender.
Talaga?
Yeah, baka healthy shakes naman ako minsan-minsan, di ba?
Ako
Kasi over the week, puro kape, mga
Oo
ganon,
nga,
sugar-filled
Our caffeinated
drinks.
life. Ako naman just vegging out. Siguro nakatutok ang electric fan with aircon. Kaso malamig na rin pala ngayon. So, ganun lang. Chillax, chillax.
Okay, so, which brings us to our guest today. Kasi, parang sila like, they're very, very visible now, yung brand nila.
Yes.
For appliances.
Oo. So, today, in today's episode of PairFect, watch the Vice President Marketing of XTREME Appliances who is experienced in branding and marketing with a demonstrated history of working in the telecommunications industry. Ang daming napuntahan pala nito. He's also skilled in advertising, integrated marketing, influencer marketing, event management, digital management, public relations, events, and media buying. Parang MacGyver to ng advertising and sales industry,
Oh, can't wait to talk to him.
Let's all welcome Mr. Stephen Cheng in the PairFect studio and house.
Hi, Stephen.
Hi.
Hello.
Welcome to PairFect. So, how have you been, Stephen?
Good. Better.
Better? Bakit? Ano nangyari sa'yo?
No. Better than actually kasi my family just recently came from the COVID. My entire family.
Really?
So, kaya better na everyone's clear na, everyone's safe na. So, better, definitely.
That's good to know. Good to know.
Wow.
We're happy about it. Yes. So, Stephen, our first question, you always ask this, it's almost half of the year. So, how has 2021 been for you midway through December?
To be honest, it's very easy. I'm comparing it to to 2020 where we don't know what's going on. We don't know how to adjust to having a virus spreading all over the country, all over the world. If I compare to 2021, everything I think everything is almost back to normal. Me personally, I just traveled to Boracay recently, so nakikita ako now na wow, everything's getting back to normal compared to the year and a half na naka-lockdown tayo. Everything is closed, all the bars, all the restos, all the stores, malls are closed. So I think 2021 is it's going to be easier for us.
Yes, and it's only going to get better.
Yes, with all the vaccine coming out, yeah, definitely.
But you were telling us before that you never stopped your work even during the pandemic. So tell us about that.
Since the outbreak yung COVID, maybe around March, April, I think here in the Philippines when we had the lockdown. I think it's March 15 last year. I think March 15 last year. I do remember na me and part of the management team and some of my teammates, we never really did lockdown kasi at that time we were trying to secure the company since XTREME is fairly new. So basically parang we want to save the company na we don't know kasi where is it coming. Magko-close ba kami for 3, 6, 9 months and stuff like that. Syempre, we want to take care of the company. We want to take care of the employees as well. Now we want to make sure na na lahat ng tao is may sweldo ng tama, na may pangkain pa rin, may pambuhay pa rin sa pamilya. So that's why nagtiyaga kami in really maximizing our e-commerce since I think for the past year and a half, medyo our e-commerce here in the Philippines really exploded kasi nga because of the pandemic. So we basically didn't do shutdown like any other companies. So we're proud to say na the company is growing. We actually hired a lot of people during pandemic just because the company is expanding. It's tulong na rin namin sa company yun and tulong din sa amin ng company yun in a way.
Okay. So how has it expanded? I see the videos are about store openings. So you actually opened stores over the pandemic?
Yeah, we actually closed a lot of dealers during or mid-pandemic. Actually, as of today, we have around 35 concept stores now nationwide.
Wow.
We're planning to reach around 100 this year and around maybe 250 by next year. So expansion wise, and of course, we expanded a lot in marketing as well. Since the company is pretty new, wala pa masyadong nakakakilala sa Extreme at that time. So we're really massive in promoting it, making it visible to the public, making sure na, abot kamay siya ng Pilipino.
Okay. At dito pumapasok ang expertise ni Steven.
Oo nga. Super, super, duper multi-hyphenated ang mga experience ni Stephen.
Oo. Tell us about yourself. Ano ba, how did you get to Extreme? Parang yung journey mo.
I've been working for maybe 10 years. I started my career with a PR company. Actually, that's where I met Dina. Dina Dalo pa yan sa office before.
I remember.
Yes. Dina Dalo ko pa yan sa office at least once a week before, showing connecting the newspaper to the clients that I had before. So like I said, I think I stayed there for 2 years. Then I transferred to OPPO, which I stayed there for 4 years. So basically handled everything there from the 360 marketing from advertising, digital, events, influencer management, endorser, e-commerce as well. So basically everything that I could help into. Then I transferred a little bit some Visma International Corporations. And now I think I've been here for maybe almost 2 years.
Okay, wow. And then the pandemic pa siya.
Oo. So, how...
During pandemic, actually.
Pero, what do you think were the experiences or qualities that allowed you to be adaptable during the pandemic?
Skills-wise, to be honest, I honestly don't know. Actually, each and every one of us, I think each and every individual, they should kumakapak din talaga during the pandemic. You don't know what really is right or wrong to do at that time. So basically, you just need to open your options, be quick in your decision making. If it's not working, you stop it. If it's working, you go right ahead and do it more. Especially during the pandemic time, me personally as a marketer, I don't know if I'm doing right or wrong during the pandemic, because like I said, even if you market this product, people doesn't spend that much as well, just because ang daming na layoff, ang daming there are a lot of companies na hindi buo yung sinisweldo kasi they're doing MWF and TTHS. So as mentioned, I really can't say kung what's the quality that. For me, it's really just speed, really just checking what's out there, talking to a lot of people. I talk to a lot of people na nagka-COVID, to be honest, because I want to know what's in their mindset. I want to check with the companies na, okay, sige, the head of the companies nagka-COVID. I talk to them and get experience from them. Kasi like I said, every single one of us this is brand new to all of us. No one's an expert in this situation, to be honest.
Oo. May takeaway ako agad kay Stephen.
Ano?
Yung sinasabi niyang speed. We really need to be decisive, no? It's also an important factor. No overthinking about the uncertainty.
No overthinking.
Kasi you don't know until when it would last, eh.
Yeah. Kasi like I said, what can you plan? No one knows. No one really knows when it's going to stop. No one knows. So, yeah.
You were saying kanina na parang you were concerned that the buying power of people has been affected by the pandemic. But on the other hand, a lot of people chose to pay more attention to their homes and what they need, diba? So, did you choose to tap into that as well?
When we were planning, to be honest, medyo tumitingin na kami during the pandemic time na siguro may losses na tayo because everyone's not coming to the office. Medyo yung budget safety ang mga tao, because of course gusto nyo lang mag-save ng money than going out kasi nga during the pandemic. But surprisingly that Extreme, proud to say na our sales increased 150% during the pandemic.
Wow.
Of course, I'm promoting pandemic and stuff like that, but siguro nakatulong din na except everyone wants to be a master chef at home, everyone's staying more, watching TV, naka-work from home yung mga tao, so yung aircon mo na usually naka-open siya 6 hours ng ng midnight. Ngayon, naka-open siya ng 12, 14, 16 hours. Na you cook more, you open the refrigerator more, you use the microwave more. Na proud to say na marami kaming natulungan employee-wise and customer-wise. Employee-wise, meaning like I said na we hired so many people during the pandemic. Nakatulong kami doon. And of course, giving quality appliances to each and every customers that we have.
Okay.
Siyempre, kasi 'di ba, the pandemic is also about self-care, which
Yes.
also translates to home care,
Yes,
'di ba? Kaya
true.
naging siguro parang surprise boost in the appliance
Yes.
sector.
We never thought as well, pero like, we never thought na magkakaganon. But kasi nakatulong din sa company namin that everyone is staying at home.
Yeah.
Pero in a sea of appliance
Brands.
centers, brands, left and
Yeah.
right, lahat-lahat, department stores, appliance centers, what makes Extreme stand out? What do you think were the strengths enough for you to increase your growth?
I think strength-wise, we're the only one-stop shop appliances brand here in the Philippines. One-stop shop meaning that our main goal here is if you're building a new house, if you're building a restaurant, if you're building an office, if you're building whatever it is that you need, we want Extreme to be there. Meaning it's a one-stop shop na isang store na lang yung pupuntahan mo. If you need a TV, you need an aircon, you need a microwave, you need a gas range. So basically to fill out the entire home, the entire office, the entire etc. Now we want na, kasi I'm sure in your household as well now na iba-iba ang brands mo. Iba ang brand ng TV mo, iba ang brand ng microwave mo, iba ang brand ng ref mo, iba ang brand ng... Our plan is, para may isa ka na lang nakausap, which is us, na hindi ka na rin ma-hassle to look for different stores na pag nagka-problema pa yun, nagka-problema pa yung unit mo, na you have to go to different service centers, at least us, isa na lang yung kausap mo. The convenience is already there.
Yeah, that's a very good
Stephen, yung mga Extreme
Quality.
stores ba, is it standalone or is it part of a mall? Ano ba yung mga locations niyo?
It's standalone. It's
Okay.
standalone.
So may parking kang diretso.
Yes,
Which
actually,
matters.
Yun sa mga namin na at least may parking kasi of course our appliances are really big. Hindi siya maliit na pwede mong ibulsa or paper bag lang, so you need to carry it out.
Okay.
Diba? Convenient.
So, oo nga. So,
One-stop shop nga.
one-stop shop.
Yes.
Sige. I want to ask about another aspect of buying furniture, appliances, and that's quality. So I want to focus more now on the quality of Extreme appliances. But before you talk about that, Steven, let's pause for a short break. And we are back on PairFect with Stephen Cheng of Extreme Appliances. Hello, Stephen. So, kanina you were talking about the convenience, diba, of having a one-stop shop for buyers of appliances. And that's really very good, diba? Parang, ayoko na yung parang saan-saan ka pa pupunta just to complete your list, diba, of appliances. So that's one. And then the next, of course, which is very important, is quality. So, how is Extreme Appliances providing this innovations to Filipinos at a price they can afford? I can't hear you.
Ang ganda ng country club kayo na FYI.
Yeah.
Oo.
Raisin bread.
So quality-wise, we're we're top. We're one of the top quality wise. Like I said, to be honest with you as well, we're number one as well in service centers here in the Philippines.
Oh,
We have
nice.
maybe around 250 nationwide. So
Mhm.
we have a lot of that as well. Kasi to be honest, there's not much innovation naman kasi pagdating sa appliances. Eh. It's not like a mobile phone na, every few months may lumalabas na new innovation, stuff like that. Ang appliances kasi is, of course, there's certain purposes why you buy that. Aircon is for cooling, TV is for watching, gas stations are for cooking. So we make sure now we have an R&D department States, US, and we make sure now we bring the top we tap the top warehouses uh companies in China to manufacture our products. So basically, kami rin may quality check kami na to really partner with top partners in China to manufacture it. So quality wise, no problem at all.
Very good.
What are the top pandemic appliances at Extreme? Ano bang trends natin?
Top sellers.
Yeah, top
Meron pong
sellers.
number one top in mind kasi at that time, bago lang yung gas range namin.
Mm.
And in a few weeks time, sold out siya.
Wow.
So every 2 weeks nagpapadala kami ng gas ranges kasi na sold out siya. Just because ang dami nagsabi sa amin to that everyone wanted to be a master chef when we
Yeah.
got home.
Oo.
So out of stock yung gas range namin na it started with only isang gas range kami na very very small one. Now we have like 4 types of gas ranges kasi ganun siya kalakas during the pandemic even up to date.
Wow.
Okay.
Ano yung mga
alam na
other,
natin.
siguro yung mga ano pa?
Television kaya.
Yeah, television definitely. Yun lang talaga nag-stand out sa akin yung gas stage. But our TV is always there. Aircon is always there. Like I said, people keeps using our appliances during the home. Me personally, I think I replaced around 6 appliances during the pandemic time.
Okay.
Kasi everyone keeps using it. Since syempre yung mga appliances natin matagal na.
Wear
na
and tear.
Ngayon before you use it once a day, twice a day. Na ngayon talagang you use it multiple times. Talagang syempre bumibigay kasi sobrang tagal na. So I think I replaced 2 aircons at my house. I replaced a microwave. I replaced a TV. I replaced a gas range as well in a microwave. So ang dami. So I think all Filipinos, so majority of the Filipinos are really same as me na I keep using it na everyone try to be a master chef. Even me, I tried cooking at home. Nag-YouTube ako while
Wow.
cooking. Same tayo lahat na we're trying to keep our sanity
Intact, yes.
intact at home na ano bang pwede kong matutunan, wala naman home, ano bang pwede kong gawin, I cannot go out, not the usual na okay, you can have coffee outside, have dinner outside, stuff like that. And you're at home, paano, ano gagawin ko? Alam nga naman mag-YouTube lang ako in Netflix buong araw. Of course, I want to try cooking. Actually, to be honest, during pandemic, naglaba rin ako eh. Para lang, there's so much time kasi to waste eh. Not like that. When you leave on a day-to-day basis, of course, 8 hours ang trabaho. Of course, you don't stay 8 hours for travel time, overtime, and stuff like that. 12 hours mo, it's dedicated to work already.
Yeah.
So ngayon, ang dami mong burn na time na during going out.
Stephen, we know you're the master appliance marketer and expert. Ano ba mga tips mo for buying at this point? Like when we enter an Extreme shop, ano ba? What should we look for? What should we...
It depends kasi. Now siguro since rainy season siya. Well, nung summer, of course, definitely the TVs, the aircons, and stuff like that. It really depends. To be honest, if you can improve your appliances at home, I suggest you do kasi nga we're spending so much time at home.
Yes.
Iba yung quality ng matulog ako ng malamig, makakapagluto ako ng maayos, may lumalabas na magandang water sa water dispenser ko. I could use my air fryer para at least my family is safe na they're always eating at home kasi syempre nagmamadali din na at least there's no oil na being used.
True.
So it would really depend. I cannot really say na you should buy this and this and this and that. It actually depending on your need and your family's need. Kung kailangan nyo ng palitan, yung electric fan nyo, yung aircon nyo, yung microwave nyo, yung freezer nyo, and stuff like that, I suggest you do.
Oo. So I suppose it also helps, no? It makes it more energy efficient.
Yes.
Versus yung parang luma na
Inverter,
tumataas ang
you have
kuryente.
inverter items, at least nakaka-lessen din sa electricity natin on a day-to-day basis. Imagine us at home, actually, I think times 2 or times 3 ata during the pandemic. Just because everything is turned on. Not like everyone's going out to go to the office, staying at home.
So it's really important talaga to look into the kind of appliances you buy so that it also saves you power, di ba? Saves you on space and it's nice to look at. Pero Steven, speaking of, like you said, you kept changing your appliances at home. Naisip nyo rin ba, like, how do you dispose of old appliances? Like, is that part of your company concerns?
Actually, that's a good idea.
Trade-in?
Yeah, parang kasi, di ba, it's hard to dispose of them.
It would be a good marketing campaign.
Tingnan mo, ka-idea pa si Stephen.
Appliances.
Yeah.
By next week, i-run na namin yan.
Alright,
Hindi kasi, let me just say,
environment, diba?
meron kasing fashion brands, yung mga lumang damit, you can put them in their stores. Certain fast fashion brands.
But it's just nice to have a conscience, diba, when
Pwede
you
rin,
speak of,
okay.
Very good idea. Thank you, Dina.
Okay. So, let's talk about your, your work, your leadership style, right? We're very interested to know. Kasi you've handled different brands in the past, and now you're handling appliance brand. So parang I'm sure your strategies have changed, and then you work with different sets of people. So ikaw, talk to us about how you lead a company like the XTREME.
Oo nga. Are you a dictator type? Or are you the benevolent dictator type? Ganun pa rin eh.
To be honest, strategy-wise, it never changes. Never changes in a way. There's always an A, B, C, D, E, F, G that you'll do. The thing that changes is adaptability on the brand or the product that you're currently handling. Dictatorship, actually, no.
Kidding lang.
We here in our company, we give people opportunity. We give people freedom to make mistakes. To be honest, there are a few companies or there are a few people who could easily that could say that. Now, we want people to make mistakes. To be honest, but you can only do it once. Meaning in a way that you can make a mistake once. Wag mo lang ulit-ulitin. Because it's continual learning. It's you need to make mistakes para kailangan mo masugatan for you to learn something very new. Na ang hirap kasi for us to ask people na do this, do that, do this, do that, do this, do that. In a way kasi their confidence bumababa, their creativity nawawala just because I need to do this and that. So here in our company, actually between my previous experience and now, I give freedom to people na this is what we need to do. What do you think? There's no certain levels na okay, this is what you need to do. Na I in any campaigns that we do, I ask each and every one of us. We do meetings now once a week to check na okay, what do you think? What do you think in your point of view? How about you? How about you? How about you? So different job titles, pero we have one goal kasi here to make XTREME, to be number one. So leadership wise, like I said, I rarely shout, to be honest. Hindi ako nagdidictate. Ang golden rule lang namin here is don't make mistakes multiple times kasi ibig sabihin you're not learning.
Yeah, tama.
Very sensible naman.
Yeah, kasi we give equal opportunity. Like I think Paula Dizon is currently our brand marketing manager. She entered our company as a PR manager, but she learned PR very quickly. Then we transferred her to e-commerce. Now she's heading our e-commerce. So after a few months, I promoted her again to a brand marketing manager. So basically, she had 3 positions in maybe a year and a half. Because
Wow.
we really give opportunity to people, especially people who are willing to learn.
Wow, I like that, diba?
Oo.
Giving, parang encouraging people. How else do you keep people motivated, especially during a pandemic?
Now kasi of course yung title mo in a company it will always be there, pero hindi na lang kasi na, for example, you're a marketer, you just do marketing. It's not that. It's okay, where can I help, what can I do to help, not just in marketing. Like I said, me personally, I'm doing e-commerce. Of course, it's supposed to be with sales. I'm closing a lot of dealers as well. I'm helping out sales that way. Service wise, I'm helping as well. Like I said, it's helping hand na, okay, saan pa yung mga butas ng company that kailangan ng tulong. I'm not saying that I'm a master in every craft, but I could give ideas. Na I've been to a multinational companies now. Before we do it like this, I'm not sure if we will do it like that as well, but we can try. Like I said, yung titles na yun, it's parang gano'n na lang siya eh. But now, you have to learn a lot of skills now. It's not just marketing. If you're a marketer, not just that. So, na kung saan ka pwedeng tumulong ngayon, yun yung isa sinasabi ko sa mga tao namin na kung saan ka makakatulong, I don't care if it's part of your work or not.
Job title.
You do it. Kasi, end of the day, you're the one who's learning. Of course, don't get me wrong, the company benefits in that, but you learn from it eh. Na, for example, you're only doing marketing now, but you've learned e-commerce or you've learned something else. Na hindi ba kasama rin sa resume mo yun, I can do this and I can do that.
Yeah, actually, napansin ko rin yan. Not a lot of people talk about it though. Na
Yes.
yung parang your role in a company has expanded because of the pandemic. Di ba? Parang
and
you're called on to
maybe
do many more things.
At saka siguro the existence of various platforms, especially since companies are now going into digital transformation.
Yes.
So yung dating ginagawa mo has
Iba na.
to elevate a little bit more.
Even you guys, ang dami nyo nang ginagawa ngayon.
Oo nga eh.
True.
It's all about adaptability.
Di ba dati pa,
oo,
parang you wouldn't have thought na parang pumupunta ka sa dyaryo. Yun lang talaga. It's just the print. And
That's
now,
called adaptability as well.
ayun. So when you joined Extreme, what did you bring to the table, kumbaga? Ano yung pinasok mo when you joined during the pandemic?
when I entered kasi the company, they're not keen much on marketing. To be honest, before I entered the company has been talking to me for maybe 2+ years before I entered. So ganun katagal na kaming nag-uusap, asking me to join the company and stuff like that. So siguro wrong timing lang at that time. That's why I didn't join. But siguro a year and a half ago, or 2 years ago, I saw the changes of the company. Na okay, sige, let's give it a try. So there, it's basically from doing nothing to doing something. Kasi like I mentioned, the company was not doing marketing at that time.
Yes.
You just imagine at that time, our Facebook page has like 6,000 likes. Parang ganun siya. We don't have an Instagram at that time. We don't have a Twitter. We don't have PR. There's like zero to hero yung dating niya. Na everyone's being na nagugulat yung mga tao na, oh, ganito pala yan if you do marketing. Ako, yeah, it's really like that. Now, of course, it helps as well with our sales team and stuff like that na nakikilala na yung company that they're representing. There are stories before na they say na when they go to the stores na, oh, what's Extreme? Sino ba yung Extreme na yan? Etc. like that. So maraming question mark than answers before na ano ba yan? Saan ko ba kita yan? Ano bang meron dyan? But now kasi they're more confident. I can truly say that. Of course, if people ask what's Extreme, they could just show our Facebook, our Instagram, our Twitter. They could show stories on Google and stuff like that. Na okay, ito this is Extreme. We are a one-stop shop appliances brand. We're pretty new in the company, but we're here to stay.
Naks, ayun. Galing-galing ni Steven.
Yun ba ang inyong what's your company mantra? Or slogan?
Wala eh. We're just siguro ang ano lang kayo sa company na to, it's a family environment, to be honest. I know everyone keeps saying that, but here talaga, it really is. Back to your question earlier now, what difference what makes you motivate your people and stuff like that. Siguro the difference is I want to help them as well outside work. Siguro to give context to that is giving them in a way na, of course, if they're happy with their family, if they're happy with their personal life, they'll do a much better doing their job. That's my mindset. Na hindi lang tutulungan mo sila on a day-to-day that this is how to do your job, this is how to you spend your 8 hours a day, etc. It's not that I ask them na, kamusta yung family mo? What can I do with your family? Kamusta yung boyfriend mo? Alam ko na, nag-away kayo ng boyfriend mo kasi wala ka sa mood ngayon, medyo puffy yung eyes mo and stuff like that. So, I do it on that level in a way na parang I know when someone comes in with a new set of clothes. Like in that level. Like I keep telling them, don't buy clothes, sayang pandemic ngayon. Bili ng damit for what? I'm teaching them how to save money. Na if you don't need to if you need to spend it, do it. Huwag ka magdalawang isip, but if you don't need to, don't spend it much. Mag-save ka. I want you to treat your family and your parents with respect. Na ilibig mo yung parents mo and stuff like that for you to to have a better relationship with your family at home. So yun yung siguro yung the difference between me and somebody else. Na I teach them not just to do the day-to-day basis at work, but I want them to succeed in real life.
In life.
That's the difference.
Gusto ko yan.
Masaya.
Kasi at the end of the day, well, of course, at the end of the day, it's business, numbers count, but it's also keeping the people. It's also being people-focused.
There's no one-man team. You need everyone to succeed for you to succeed. It's basically like that.
Tama.
Tama.
And then your line of work, syempre kailangan maging creative kayo. So how do you encourage creative thinking naman in your company?
Tinuro ko to, I'm not sure if this is applicable now, but I always teach them like this as well. During my first job, every time my head before things na medyo nag-burn out ako, na yung creative juices ko na ubos, meron siyang guru sa akin before na, go to Greenbelt, mag-ikot ka ng 1 hour, then balik ka dito. To refresh everything.
Gusto ko yan.
Parang gano'n.
Ganun yung teachings ko before na ganun sila hands off in a way na parang that's why I'm teaching it to people as well na I'm not gonna tell you how to be creative because you have your own personality, you have your own, your own switch na to trigger that. Parang I keep telling them na mag-Google ka, mag-YouTube ka, you watch trending stuff not just here in the Philippines but yung sa States and stuff like that. I'm just saying na wag lang kung ano-ano yung binabasa mo. You read the news, you read what's relevant to you. Kailangan in everything that you do, there's adaptability because if you can't adapt, how can you ask the public or how can you ask your future customers to adopt? So, ganun yung creativity-wise na I'm really telling them na in each and every artworks na lumalabas sa amin, I know who created it without knowing who did. Kasi alam ko yung
style.
Alam ko yung nila. Like I said, I want them to be successful on their own. I want them to create mistakes on their own. I want them to succeed on their own as well. But don't get me wrong, of course, there's a lot of guidance on the side. Pero hindi siya yung tipong do this, do that, ilagay mo yan dyan, ilagay mo to, change the color and stuff like that. I want them to create their own identity ba in every single thing that they do.
I like that style.
Pero we want to learn more about your practices. Are you the type who writes down your thoughts or how do you keep all your ideas? Secrets of a successful person.
Siguro
Still it.
siguro I think, I'm not sure kung magagalit sa akin yung team ko, but I think the negative part about me, I think I'm not sure, I think I'm gonna ask them later if it's bad or wrong. If I think of something, I don't wait. I don't care what.
Speed.
I message each
Now
and everyone.
na.
I understand naman. I understand na they don't reply. It's okay. But I message it. Kasi parang, let's do this tomorrow. I think this will work. Because like I said, in marketing kasi you can plan as much as possible. But of course, to be honest, you can ask majority of the marketers, at least 50% or maybe less than 50% lang yung magagawa mo dun sa plan. Because everything keeps changing eh. Marketing is, right timing, speed, and etc. So, hindi siya in a way na pa-plan, oh, this is what we're gonna do on a one-year basis. It's really not like that. It's basically what we need to do lang in a way, but how well are we going to do it? It adopts in time and stuff like that. Like, for example, I'll give the best example from last year that we planned something. Who would have thought that there was going to be a pandemic? So you have to change everything eh. The communications, the timing,
True.
and stuff like that na from stay at home. Parang that's not even a term before. You know what I mean? It's not even a term before. But now it's one of the main terms now, stay at home, work from home and stuff like that. Yeah, you just have to adjust. You just have to know what's out there. You just have to be updated on the day-to-day na you need to know what's trending now, what's trending tomorrow. And I keep saying speed kasi nga, what's trending now, you'll never know if it's still trending 3 hours three hours from now.
Later, oo, dapat mabilis ka.
Oo. Huwag na mag-overthink.
Oo,
Diba?
sige
Yeah,
lang.
just do it. If it works, good.
Work.
If it doesn't,
Oo.
Try again, no?
wala lang is an hour of your time that you did. So,
Tama.
why
Why wait?
Yeah. So,
yan na yung motto nila.
oo.
wait?
Oo nga eh. How does the Vice President for Marketing unwind naman? But
Oy.
before that, let's take a break muna. O, di ba? Magbe-break din tayo.
Oo. And we are back on PairFect with Stephen Cheng of XTREME Appliances.
Hello again. Stephen, before we had our own break, we were asking you, how do you unwind with all the pressures of work?
Pressured ka ba? Parang hindi eh.
Hindi eh.
Parang
cool,
hindi
no?
siya
cool
na,
as a cucumber.
chill.
Hindi naman sa chill, but for me kasi pressure is just a term eh. If you're well prepared, parang if you're handa ka sa gera in a way na you don't need to worry much kasi everything is well planned and well thought of in every single thing that we do.
Mindset.
That's not work, right? Just I'm talking about life in general.
Oo, diba?
Oo. Kaya magaan yung aura ni
Pero how do you
Stephen.
unwind? Watch? Ano ka ba?
Yeah,
Binging?
I watch Netflix in my Extreme TV, of course.
Wow.
Of course. Anong
I watch
size?
a lot of series. I enjoy a glass of scotch from time to time, to be honest.
Oh.
I'm for me kasi like to be honest, siguro a few weeks ago, I think nag-outing kami with my entire team. Just because don't get me wrong, everyone is vaccinated, everyone's tested.
Okay.
Because I want them to it's more of I want them to unwind than me kasi I know kasi the pressure that it's in their shoulders. So we went to we rented a resort somewhere. Umalis kami for a weekend. Unwind wise, I enjoy my sleep. To be honest.
Luxury. Sleep is luxury.
Oo.
Wag mo akong igisingin during weekend because I'm surely sleeping the entire day during weekends. I have talks. I like I said, I recently just came from Boracay. Medyo there's a lot of people in Boracay na, to be honest.
Oh no.
I'm so happy, to be honest. I'm so happy going out. I'm so happy seeing it's all getting back to normal. Yun yung titignan ko na how is it going, may mga tao na ba pumupunta and stuff like that. I'm so happy na we're almost done with this pandemic.
Yeah.
So ako, to be honest, of course I'm sure not everyone is pro vaccine. For me, just take it. Whatever is available, just take it for everyone, for us to get back to normal.
Oo nga. I agree.
Oo nga.
Magpa-vaccinate na tayo.
Oo. Pero when you're traveling like that, do you still think of work? Kasi sabi mo you're observing everything eh.
Syempre, if
Your
for
mind
me
is
kasi,
working.
there's no specific 8 hours a day. As long as walang 8 hours a day and I need to do my work, it's basically not like that anymore. And everyone has to be proactive. Na to be honest with you, me personally, I check our social media at least 40 times a day.
Wow.
Every
Okay.
time I open my page, I open all our social media accounts as well. So ganun akong ka-active in that way na if it's work-wise, I don't care if it's 9, 10, 11, 12, 1 a.m., 2 a.m. Me personally, I do reply talaga. As long as I'm awake, of course. But, but
If you
I
can,
do
then
really
you will. Okay.
Oo. Well, speaking of social media, Stephen, without your knowledge, we trolled your social media account. And we have some pictures to show you, but public account naman. So, we want to find out more about the story about the photographs themselves. So, first po, ayun o.
Ayan.
Oh my goodness! Why?
Why? Katakot. Si Chucky yan eh.
I was in the studio during this time. I think I'm trying to shoot a video because this was like a few years ago. Tapos I saw this. Tapos I really want it. I really want it. So I go, it came to a point na I go, can I buy it? Gumanon ako sa point na yun na parang sinabi sa akin yung price na sobrang parang
Mahal.
that cost around 50,000. Sabi ko, sige, palit ko na lang sa'yo. No need na pala. I just take it.
So you're a fan of horror movies or ano?
Yeah, kasi Chucky it's my age kasi yan eh. That's the point.
Okay, I see.
Yeah. Pero ang ganda laki. This one. Second
si
photo.
So super bait ni Senator. To be honest with you, Senator helped us to go in all homes. Kasi when at that time, XTREME was not yet available at all homes. So Senator mismo yung tumulong sa amin, and shout out as well to Miss Camille Villar, of course. Silang dalawa yung tumulong sa amin to get in all homes na it's one of our best dealer store as of the moment now. Sobrang lakas.
Oo.
Super nice person. I think we just sat down and talked for at least 3 hours.
Nice.
Just talking about life in general. Na, kanino ka ba matututo kung hindi sa mga taong ganyan? You know what I mean?
Of course.
All the experience and all the success in the world.
Tama. That's good. Third photo. Ito naman, another
success story.
Yes.
si Mayor Isko, sobrang bait ni Mayor Isko. As of now kasi we're using him as one of our endorsers, to be honest. Mayor Isko, super nice person. As of now, we're always in touch with Mayor Isko kasi we're partnering with a lot of facilities here in Manila. I think we just partnered with an hospital in Manila, a COVID facility. So kami nag-provide lahat ng mga appliances inside the COVID facility of Manila. Ang galing. Sobrang galing ni Mayor Isko.
Very hardworking.
Anong branch ito?
Walang tulog. Yan ang taong walang tulog actually, not me siya.
Which branch is this? XTREME branch?
This was in our office in Manila.
Okay. Next photo.
Ayan na.
Ano yan?
Scotch. Tasting
Scotch
ba to?
ito?
Macallan.
Yes.
How do you pronounce that?
Pag nakita ng parents ko yun, I just have to say that I don't drink that much. That's just for photo purposes.
Where's this?
This is in our office because we have a private restaurant here in our office.
I see.
So we usually take guests here in our office. You guys are definitely invited anytime that you're free.
Basta ba may ganyan sa harap?
Dino?
Joke lang. That's the
You can
job.
go anytime. Ang lapit lang sa office ni Neto, promise.
Oh,
Oo
wow.
nga
Okay.
eh. Parang you have a nice office
Oo nga eh.
already. Naisip pa ganda, no?
Parang may
You guys are
view.
invited
May
anytime.
view sila, oh. I
Oo,
can
you have a
see.
view. Parang
Yeah,
mataas.
view of Malacanang actually.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
pwede
Wow.
nating isulat.
Oo nga
Okay.
eh. Next photo. Oh,
Oh.
yun. Saan
And
yan?
I'm trying to learn golf, pero yung golf kasi ayaw sa akin. But I'm really trying
I
to.
can relate.
One of my friend, Mr. Simon Tan, is trying to teach me how to play golf. Pero medyo sinusubuan na niya ako. Actually, he's a very, very good golfer eh. Pero hindi niya ako kaya turuan kasi ayaw sa akin yung golf.
Pero ilang beses ka ba, sabi na, ilang beses ka pumapalo?
Seldomly, to be honest. Seldom. Kung may free time lang to unwind. Actually, this is scheduled to ni Mr. Simon Tan eh. Sumasama lang talaga ako just to, hit a couple of balls.
Oo. Nice.
Okay, I can't tell kung tama yung form or what.
To be honest, me too, I don't know.
Pero nice to learn golfing also.
Okay, so
Yes.
galing naman.
Oo
Nakilala
nga, all
natin
around.
ng konti pa si Steven, no?
Oo nga eh. Which is nice. And a lot of nice
Yes.
tips also
And
about
it's-
managing people, di ba?
And it's really great seeing you again after all these years.
Yeah.
Oo.
I've known you for maybe 9 or 10 years na. Grabe.
Oo.
I know.
In a while.
So I'm very happy that you joined us this afternoon.
Oo. But
Thank you as well.
Pero before we end,
yeah, we want to find out maybe some final parting words. What are the plans of XTREME in the next months?
So as mentioned earlier, we're planning to open 100 concept stores nationwide, all over Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. By next year, we're planning to reach it around 250. We want to launch more innovative products. I don't know what products are those yet, but we want to give Filipinos what they need. Basically, we want our products, to adapt to people's need at that time. We want to give customers a choice, what to buy. We want to make their life easier at home, especially those who are staying at home. With Extreme, I'm sure they could do that. They could appreciate what the brand is now. Like I said, we are a one-stop shop appliances brand. You don't have to look for different brands to do everything that you need from your home, from your hotel, from your office, from your rest house. It doesn't matter what it is. We have it from TV, speaker, aircon, microwave, gas range, electric fan, oven, air fryer. We have everything that you need. I would like to thank everyone for their help. You too, thank you for taking time to talk to me and to Extreme Appliances. I appreciate everything.
okay. So thank you very much,
Yes.
Steven, and we hope to see you physically na in
You're,
next
you're, you're,
time
you're invited. You're invited here. We can have dinner.
sa office.
Oo, tsaka we want to check out the stores also. Sounds exciting, no?
Nga eh.
At lalo na ngayon. we're
Anytime
about-
that you're free. Actually, ang lapit ng office natin, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yun. So, okay. Francine, any
Any
takeaways?
insight? Of course, ang dami kong takeaway. Like yun nga, yung speed is important, timing is important, but at the same time, also parang leading a team also means being people-focused. It's not just about the numbers, but also how to motivate your people. So yan si Stephen, parang ano ko na yan, business guru for today.
Thank you very much once again for sharing your thoughts and your stories with us on PairFect. So this has been PairFect. I am Dina Ventura.
And I'm Francine Marquez.
See you again next week.
Have a safe week and weekend.